just clinching and all?
Like I've said, our goal is to try to get 50. So, 8 games left to do that. I think that's exciting. But obviously, I think from a fan perspective, it's a big night for sure.
What stands out to you to the length that this Minnesota team has, especially when Cat's back out there?
Yeah, I mean they do a great job rebounding the ball. I think you look at last night's game, especially their ability to hold a team like that. Both teams under 100 points. It's gonna be a physical game. For us, we really have to show up the pain and just finish possessions.
You guys have had your heads wrapped around the fact that you'll probably be a playoff team, but to actually clinch it, how much will you celebrate this moment internally?
I think for us, it's just a matter of just continuing to get better. I think, like I said, we're trying to get 50. We're going to have home court in the playoffs, so things like that. It doesn't happen overnight. It's been a long season for us. We've definitely had our ups and downs, so I think this is just another step in the right direction, but still a lot of work to be done.
What do you expect that scene to be if and when that happens tonight with the crowd and maybe the city?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're crazy. I mean, it's going to be – I don't even know how to put it into words. I don't know what I'll see, but it's going to be nuts.
You text Steph last night, you're like, come on, dog.
Nah, man.
Did you watch that game? Or?
I did watch the game, but no, I mean, like I said, it's always nice to be able to do that, in a game where we have control over, for it to happen. Obviously, if the other scenarios play out and it happens before our game even finishes, then that's out of our control. But for us to be able to, have that moment at home in front of our fans, I think that's special.
How much extra pressure does that add to?
I mean, it doesn't add any extra pressure for us. I think more so it's about us winning the game. Like I said, I mean, we could clinch without the game even being over, and then it could be mayhem in there, and then we could still have a game to go out there and finish. So I think for us, it's a matter of just doing that, making sure that at the end of the night, it's a special moment, but we obviously get a win.
It does seem like business as usual in here, like no big deal, it's just another game night. What is your message, though, to the fans who've been here with you, the ride or dies through the ups and downs through the 5 seasons that you've been here? If you could say anything to them right now, what would you say?
I mean, just eternally grateful for them. I mean, their continued sacrifice. I think you look around the league, you see players talking about getting booed at home all the time. And I think I've been here, 5 years. I don't think we've ever got booed once. Fans have always been loyal, super supportive. Been through this organization long before I even got here with the ups and downs. So, for us to be at this moment, on the cusp of making the playoffs, it's just a lot of just gratefulness to them for just continuing to support us.
For as long as you've been here, too, this might be the most media attention you've seen surrounding your team this late into the season. How different is that, or an adjustment is that for you guys?
It's nice. It's nice to be able to look at the playoffs and actually see the Kings there. See us in the mix. See that we're not going to be going on vacation here in 8 games. So I think it's exciting for everyone here, but at the same time, that's just getting to the postseason is just one step, right? You actually want to make noise. You want to win a playoff series. You want to go further than that. So I think we still have, like I said, a lot of work to do.
You mentioned the possibility of clinching during the game. Is there anybody around the bench that is paying attention or tracking that, or is that almost looked at as a distraction and you're not concerned about anything like that?
No, I mean, that'll be 15,000 plus that'll be watching that, monitoring that for. I don't think anyone on our bench needs to do that. But it's going to be, like I said, I think for us, our focus coming in tonight is simply just winning the game. Like I said, we have 8 games left to go and make sure that we're right for the playoffs. So that's where our focus is.
How did you see from Minnesota last night in terms of their length? Obviously, length has been a problem for you guys in matching up. How do you see Timberwolves?
I mean, they've been a tough matchup for us just in general. So I think that when you add Cat, a guy like that who stretch the floor, it's obviously big. It's going to be a difficult game. But I think for us, as long as we just continue to stick to what we do, I think when we did beat them, we were playing like ourselves. We needed to slow down, took care of the basketball. We played physical.